So we've finally made it over to Hyperion. So yeah, we stopped off to get a beer, a raspberry beer. For two of them, £4 and 1p. Absolutely incredible, really. So yeah, grab yourself one of them, and just walking through, notice ribs, full rack of ribs and fries. How much do you reckon it would be? Come on guys, guess how much. So £5 and 52p for a full rack of ribs and chips. So after we kind of do a few kind of rounds on this, the next thing is to go and get some food. I know obviously this used to be all about thrill rides and stuff, but I obviously want to make you guys aware obviously how cheap it is out here. Once you get out here, how cheap it is. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so far I'm really liking the queue line of this ride. So yeah, it's kind of like space type feel, very kind of raw kind of feel. So yeah, so we're just heading our way up now. So 0 minute queue at the moment. Wow, on a Sunday, literally a Halloween event, 0 minute queue, unbelievable. But by the look of it, we have got a long way to go. They really do like their queue lines. Bit of queue jumping, someone's very excited. So yeah, it looks like you've got kind of a, if you have a look up there, quite a long queue line again. Yeah, look at that. But don't really know where you're going to go, but you kind of go off and then looks like it's kind of down that front bit in a bit. So, but yeah, they do love their queue lines here for some reason. So yeah, the next up, Hyperion, the Intamin Hypercoaster, which opened last year to great success. A lot of people came over here just to ride it, so they kind of got, I would say, the world on notice by doing this. And then obviously opening up the RMC coaster made that even bigger as well. So it's the people that wanted to get here. We've met some Americans here today that's come all the way over just to kind of ride the RMC. So it just shows you the international quality that some of these rides do bring to this type of area. You know, it just shows you, doesn't it? So get the right coaster in, people will travel. And they've done that with Untamed, and they've done it with this ride as well. So it is worth kind of, you know, jiggling around sometimes, these rides. So yeah, you just come out here, you got up this kind of beautiful kind of ride area, and obviously we're just literally above us is the first drop. But yeah, look at that, beautiful. And they've got so much more areas to expand on here. Just imagine if you owned that rings about 4 or 5 years ago. You know, this literally was just like, okay, we're going to start building a theme park. You didn't really kind of think that they would be building it the size they are. But yeah, queue cars, obviously, that's it. There's how many people's in the park today. So obviously, clearly it shows it's not that busy. But yeah, just imagine that little place there. We're opening up in a theme park, and then like all of a sudden these massive rides start getting built up the side of it. You know, it's unbelievable, isn't it? To be fair, I'd like to wake up every morning to a coaster like this in my out my window, definitely. So yeah, we just went all the way up to come all the way back down, and we still keep going at the moment. So another massive long queue line. It's probably going to take us about 5 minutes just to get there. There's the splashdown just there. I don't know if that's working today. There's not much water around, so I don't believe it is. So yeah, that normally kind of is working in the summer, so I don't know if they just turn it off for now or not. But yeah, I mean, it's warm enough, isn't it? It's hot enough. There we go, look. So we've just come here, so we've literally walked all the way around there to come all the way back to the same point. Want to do first, front row. So yeah, gonna wait for the front row. Let's get the POV. Oh.
Un cazzo.
Oh God! You got loads of bugs on your face.
Are they still there?
Here we go. We're on the last but one row. Currently travelling up the 250-foot lift hill on an end seat, unfortunately. But still going to get them hands up. Here we go. By the very top now. That's shocking. Ow! What the hell was that about? Guys, don't even head towards the back. That's absolutely shocking. And so painful. Oh. Hang on a second, I'm just going to take you off to... So that at the back, oh, it's just shocking. It's not even worth getting on it. It is so shaky and bouncy. You can feel the bounce going up the lift hill, to be here. And then you kind of then go like literally onto the right itself. First drop's really, really good. And then after that, oh my God, I can feel a headache coming on already. The shakiness and bounce of that ride is just, I don't know what's happened to it in kind of a year like that compared to the kind of the front row element. You know, when I said, you know, absolutely fantastic. The back is just shocking. It really is. It's too bouncy. We've got to do something about that because that can't continue. Especially with it being the first, you know, literally a year and a half after opening, and it rides like that. I was literally in pain all the way through, as you could probably hear. I'm not a fan of that one now. Towards the back, definitely. To the backwards, kind of towards the back of the thing train. No, you can leave it. I'd rather wait. So yeah, there we go. Just don't ride it at the back. Right there. Go to the front, not the back. Okay, so since we spoke to you last, we actually sat down and had something to eat. So yeah, it was really nice. So I went with the ribs, full rack of ribs and chips, and then I've got my little Lech Shandy beer there. Becky had grilled chicken and chips with a salad, and then she had a margarita can as well. All come to, I think there's around about £12 altogether. So yeah, it wasn't that bad at all. So yeah, you know, just shows you kind of like, you know, you can have a really good meal here for a really decent price. So yeah, we're going to kind of start showing you around a little bit more the kind of park now. And we're actually going to get on the water coaster, the one that's just behind me. So the only thing we're trying to do at the moment is find out where we've got to go. So even though we have got millions of maps in our bag, we basically not had a look at them. So we're just walking around the park, trying to kind of find out where things are. But you know, I'm still amazed by this this kind of part of the areas that you've got, kind of little kids areas, you've got adult bits. You know, it's just brilliant, and the theming for kind of this Halloween event is just spot on. You know, they've got so much stuff around. It just makes it look at that, it's so cool. Yeah, so many kind of pumpkins, just so many of the things around. kind of just makes you wonder really how many they actually got around the park. I reckon they probably did a special order for about 25,000 or something like that, because there is quite a lot. So yeah, the plan is now to try and find our way to the water coaster and get on that, and then we're going to chicken out and not sit at the front, because we've seen the videos and we don't want to get that wet, especially that last time I went on to Infinity Falls. I actually wrecked my trainers so much so I actually threw them in the bin, so I had to buy some new ones. So I don't fancy doing the same on this. So yeah, I'm going to sit towards the back and cheat a little bit. So here we go, Speed, the water coaster on a 0-minute wait. I do love how the park rips off so many songs. So obviously you've got the Alton Towers tune, you've got the Pirates of the Caribbean one playing, we've had Under the Sea, Little Mermaid playing. So many variations. This park rip off the actual music. Makes you wonder how they can get away with it really, unless they've kind of just slightly changed it so you can't pick it up. But yeah, a bit of Pirates of the Caribbean playing just as you're waiting for Speed. So on this one again, it's a locker system, so you know 5 Polish zloty for the whole day, and you can then transfer them over. So I don't think that's bad, and plus they are a decent sized locker. You can actually get a full bag in there, not like the ones in America or Six Flags. So yeah, locker system's just there. So they let you queue all the way with your bag and your items, and the locker system's just after you actually get to just before the station. Really great idea that is. So you can keep your phone on you, have a chat with people while you're in the queue line, and then get on the actual ride. We're making sure that all your stuff's put away. So yeah, here we go. Speed with Pirates of the Caribbean music playing. Wet already. Our boat's leaning. Oh, we're definitely leaning. Safe type of lift hill that's on Cobra's Curse. As one's going up, the other one then comes down. Here we go. We're not sitting at the front of the world's wettest water ride. We are going to hit 68 miles an hour as we go down. Here we are. One of the tallest water rides in the world. Engaged. Here we go. Whee! Whoa! Oh! Little splash down there, slow you down. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Oh, that wasn't too bad at all. That was a nice little sprinkle. Definitely worth sitting at the back if you don't want to get wet. A little bit of nice little sprinkle, to be fair. That's it, speed. So there we go, that was Speed, one of the tallest water coasters in the world. Here it is just coming through now. Probably get wet just standing here. So yeah, it raises you to a height of 60 metres and then it hits a speed at 68 miles an hour, which is really strange because you don't actually feel like you're going that quick at all. In terms of how wet you get, so I've just literally got a light sprinkle. Bex has got kind of a wet kind of back area. We were right at the very back, so obviously we've seen some of the videos before, as we've said, and obviously I don't really want to be getting that wet today, obviously ruining trainers, so yeah, we chose to sit more towards the back and it kind of worked for us. Give us a nice cool down. Here we go. There we go, good timing. So yeah, great little water coaster. It's really nice to do that lift elevation system that they kind of use on Cobra's Curse. So yeah, the plan is now is to carry on round and probably just start getting on some suspended coasters. So yeah, there's kind of the one that's just up here, and then there's also the SLC one, which is obviously a new version of the older ones that they've got around, which El Condor was one of the worst ones I've done, and Vampire also being one of the better ones that I've done. You get a light sprinkle as you're kind of walking through, to be fair. So yeah, that's the plan now, is to get over there and at the same time see if we can try and find a show to watch, because it's kind of the next thing that would be good to kind of do. Kind of see a show from around here as well. So yeah, we're going to go and try and find another coaster and another show. there we go. We've just dropped some footage in of the show, and okay, so it's probably one of the worst shows I've ever seen at a park. That's pretty much it. So the magic tricks that he was doing in there were from like a 3-year-old magic trick set, I think, and everyone was giving him the woo and the wow, and we were just sitting there, to be fair, nearly falling asleep. So yeah, not the bestest of shows there, but you know, obviously killed 20 minutes of the day. So yeah, that was the show. The magic trick was advertised as what, Vegas style or something like that, wasn't it? Yeah, Vegas style. I think they do go above and beyond the
Vegas illusion show.
Yeah, the abbreviation of some of these things. Obviously with Hyperion, you know, one of the world's tallest coasters, and obviously it wasn't. You know, they do come out with some outlandish kind of things, but yeah, it definitely wasn't worth showing. There it is. There, look, Las Vegas Illusion Show.
Even that man.
Yeah, it wasn't even that man. It was just a guy with some little cups and some little balls, and he was just going around different variations of which ones it was in what, and then yeah, and then a Rubik's Cube, which he pressed the button and it went back to normal. So yeah, quite a yeah, not the bestest. So yeah, back on the coaster hunt now. So we're going to go on the family boomerang coaster next, which is just located around here, which was when we kind of first come round, was on a 0-minute wait. So let's go and see what that one is. Yeah, boomerang the coaster. Couldn't think of any more names because I've obviously put in 15 already, so they just went with the boomerang. Next up, the boomerang.
Do you want to say it? This is exactly the same. This is.
Yeah. That was quite a nice little family boomerang, actually. Yeah, kind of nothing kind of over the top, just kind of a nice little kind of floaty ride, nice little pop kind of airtime just as you come back down. But yeah, it wasn't too bad at all. So I'm actually going to try now, where I wouldn't normally go on these type of rides, the Coma SLC coaster, one of the signature kind of rides that they have on most of their posters here. Like I said, I don't normally do these because I find them really rough, but you know, to say that it's not very old, hopefully it's obviously not going to feel as jolty as kind of the old ones that they've got out there. So yeah, and this will then kind of complete like the last few kind of coasters, large coasters shall I say, here. Obviously there was a lot more kind of family kiddie coasters that you can do, you know, to get the creds, but at the moment I want to kind of just make focus on really the bigger rides that you guys will like and kind of want to see. So yeah, you've got some kind of spinning mouses here, which, you know, there's just a standard spinning mouse kind of layout. You've got kind of, you know, just different variations, wild mouse as well you've got. So yeah, it's not worth kind of rushing to get on them if need be. So yeah, the plan is now is to literally get into this queue line of this beast and see how it rides compared to the normal ones. Let's give it a go.